Nichole Osborne. I'm originally from Belle Glade, Florida. My parents moved to Royal Palm Beach, Florida. I grew up in Royal Palm. I attended Royal Palm Beach High School. I graduated college in Boca Raton, Florida at FAU as a double major in marketing and management. And I currently work a full-time job as the area operations manager for a prestigious brokerage firm. I transitioned slowly, still transitioning, but my IT brand was born actually around July of 2015. I got in a place in my life where I'm like, I need more fulfillment than just a career. I want to establish myself because I'm working hard for everybody else. Why don't I invest into myself? So just in speaking with my friends and everybody, they kind of gave me like different ideas of, oh, try painting, try this, try that. So once all those ideas start coming together, I got an email from a very good friend, and she goes, I think you could do this. So I started doing a little bit research, and then I started making my products like mid-July. Then I started sampling them out, and people loved them. And I realized when people came back for seconds and thirds that this could possibly be something. So I then started picking up different craft shows and vending shows, and then all the blessings just start pouring in once I put all my effort into it. And currently I'm where I'm at today, building a brand. So the type of products that I make is organic spa products and just relaxation products. So my first product, initially I started with lip butters, but I felt like it needed to be a couple. So then that's when the scrubs were developed, because if you're going to moisturize your lips, you need to exfoliate your lips as well. So in creating that, I was able to market my scrubs as a lip scrub as well as a face scrub, and just learning about different natural, organically grown chemicals that you can use instead of going to the store and using these chemical, animal tested products. You can get something local, and it also does the job. And guess what? Once you read the ingredients, you feel comfortable putting that on your body. What I've done is I've tried to capture my local market by capturing where I live first. If I can provide the people in Palm Beach County with good products, then the people in Palm Beach County are going to go tell people in Dade County. That's then going to go tell people in Martin County. So that's the way I've tried to approach the brand. And as you know, there's always 5 people doing one of everything. So I just approach it as I'm my own brand. I'm selling myself, and I'm selling it through my products. So whatever my IT brand creates, whether it's scrubs now, lip butters today, and then down the line, maybe being a representative for somebody as a my IT brand. The company as a whole, I'm trying to make it honestly the next Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble makes baby powder, somebody else makes baby powder. Procter & Gamble makes deodorant, somebody else makes deodorant. So what I want to do is be that next brand. I'm one of those people that you don't shoot yourself in the foot. If the answer is no, it's going to be no whether you start it or whether you don't start it. So why not give yourself the effort and putting into it and just challenge yourself? Not everything you do is going to be a success, and not everything you do, everybody's going to like it. But sometimes you have to start with self-gratification first and try to do stuff to enhance you, because therefore it opens up that broad spectrum so you can tap into yourself. For me, for instance, with my IT brand, if you told me I could design a label, I would say no, that's not accurate. If you told me that I could help build a website, I would say no, that's not accurate. If you told me that I can actually make a product, I would say no, that's not accurate. I'm smart, that's all I can do. But in doing this, I've learned so much about myself. I've learned that I like to create. I've tapped into my creative side, where before I thought I read a book, I learned it, I processed it. And now I'm at the ability to think outside of the box to say, you know what, let me tweak this a little bit. It might look good, and the presentation comes out good. So even if you think you can't succeed, the goal is to just try it. And nothing beats somebody who fails but a person who tries. And if you try something, you never know what other doors will open just by trying it. So that would be my advice to people that are thinking about doing something. Before I started the company, I was a light social media user, but I've learned that with this business, you have to constantly stay on the scenes. So sometimes I find myself glued to my phone. So I'm currently on Instagram, which is another avenue to meet other people that do what I do as well and learn from them and just explore ideas. So I'm on Instagram at myitbrand. So you can follow me on there. Don't forget, hi. And that's the way I use that to market. And then I also have a Facebook page, which is at my brand as well. And I try to market, do promotions, give away products. So, because if you can get something in a person's hand, if they like it, the chances of them returning will be great. So that's what I try to give a lot of free product away. I try to bring people to the brand. I have my own website that I market through. I've linked up with other people to try to help market their brands, such as there's a record label that I've been affiliated with, and they are coming out with a music video and an album. So to ramp up their album, they've been doing promo items. So what I did for them is made them their own specialized limited edition lip butter with labels. So that's another way where I'm helping a fellow entrepreneur pursue their career, as well as I'm benefiting from, because I'm tapping a whole market that I probably would have never reached without that avenue. Honestly, the greatest success is that I have learned my self-worth. My value to myself has went up. My stock is up. For the simple fact that I've touched so many areas that if you told me from a year ago that I would be where I'm at, I would say no way. I have learned to value myself and not limit myself, no matter what I'm doing, whether it's my it brand or whether I'm on the side of the road picking up trash. I have learned that I can do so much more than I think I can. You just gotta hit the ground running and try to put it into action. So that has been my greatest success, is learning who I am and learning what my capabilities are. As far as a failure, I'm gonna approach failure. I don't like using failure as an option, but I have learned growing pains. I have learned to slow down. So some of my failures, for instance, the name of my company, My It Brand. I had that name in the beginning, but I named the company Nichole Michelle Cosmetics. That was one of the things that I got caught up in my name and who I was. And I wanted my name, Nichole Michelle, because I loved it. And I didn't think about the brand, and I didn't think about the marketing part of it. I just think, oh, I'm going to make a company and put my name on it. And I didn't think about, okay, how does this work for the product and the brand? So to me, that's been my biggest failure. But in that failure, there's become growth. So in a sense, it's almost a success at the same time. The one thing that I wish I would have known before I started this adventure is I wish I would have known how to approach the business aspect of everything a little better. Maybe if I would have took a little business entrepreneur classes. Yeah, I'm a business major. Thank God I have the corporate background to kind of structure me, but I would love to learn more about self. Instead of a corporate, because I'm used to working for corporate, so I've kind of in turn taken that onto my product. But I wish I would have had a little more entrepreneurial education. I am so blessed. That's all I can say. I am so blessed for the simple fact that I have met on this journey just in 2016, literally in the last 30 days, I have met so many wonderful people that have been so eager to help or help give me avenues. For instance, such as doing this interview. like, you don't understand, this is a big deal for me. I'm like, it blows my mind, because to have somebody say, I like your product, it looks good, let's talk about it. That in itself just like blew my mind. And just the number of successful Black young entrepreneurs that I have met in doing this that I never knew existed. I had this perception that us young Black people don't want anything in Palm Beach County. And just embarking myself and placing myself in the right places and I've met so many wonderful people that do wonderful business, that have wonderful talent, that certain stores I don't shop at anymore because I found out about you. And then just having people embrace me and willing to try this product that they never heard of. I feel like the reception has been great, because so many opportunities have been falling into the lap regarding, hey, can you have Kiss It at my event? Can you come do my event? Will you do my show? And to have people ask you, that in itself is so amazing. It makes me so happy and honored. Okay, where do I see myself in the future? Successful. And the reason why I say that, whether I'm still at my job and I'm still working in corporate America, or whether I end up branching off into running my IT brand as the dream that I have, success. And the reason why I'm successful is because I started something. Whether my IT brand makes it to the next step, because like you said, we are saturated with a lot of these products, but I feel like if you build a brand and you walk the walk and you talk the talk, it'll make it itself. And I just know that I'm going to be successful no matter what I do, because I'm open now. I have tapped into a part of myself that I never thought existed, and I'm open. So regardless of what happens on this adventure, which it has been amazing and it's still amazing, I hope in like 5 years from now, I can sit back down and do this interview and say, girl, I made it. Okay. I'm just hoping that's gonna happen. But regardless, in 5 years, I'm gonna say, I did that and I'm here because I did that. So as a personal aspect, I see myself successful. As my IT brand, I see myself as successful, because this is my baby. I'm gonna raise it. It's gonna be successful, and I'm gonna send it to college. It's gonna happen.